Morning. Well, today is our last day in Buriram. We've been here for just over 2 weeks now, and we just changed into these little villas, which are right on the waterfront in the resort next door. Now, I probably would have liked to have stayed in these all along, but we took the hotel. It's like a shared resort here. They both use the facilities and breakfast over at the hotel in the background there. But it's a lot quieter and rather nice to stay over here. So for our final day, we're going to drive back out to Buriram and just say goodbye to Pierre's son, because we fly back to Australia in 1 week and we won't get to see them again. So we're going to borrow her friend's car and make the drive out there, and I have to be back by 6 o'clock tonight, because funny enough, yesterday morning I had a filling. I broke a tooth coming out. So I went to the dentist yesterday, but the tooth's too bad for them to fix, so I have to go back to see a specialist tonight. So my final night here will be sitting in the dentist chair. Well, so far here I think we've had all the good weather. Everywhere in Thailand has been raining quite a lot, but we've only had the afternoons here. We've got a couple of buffalo, or kwai, on the train line. This is just the road on the way out of the hotel. And today it's hot again already, so even though there's clouds around, it's still up into the mid-30s. And probably get a thunderstorm later in the day. That seems to be the normal. And this is just your typical little store that has washing machines that we come to. You can pay 25 baht. It's like a laundromat. And then we just walk back to the hotel. We have had trouble trying to dry things because there's not a lot of places to hang them out. But in this little villa that we got, at least we can hang them out the front. Along here is little food stalls, little markets and shops at night time. This is just walking down the street that the little soy goes from the hotel onto. It's just got, at first impressions, it looks a bit dirty and grotty, but once you've been getting used to things, like most things in Thailand, you got to get off the main road and go into the places, and they look completely different. This is a pretty common sight, driving on the wrong side of the road and just stopping. Got some coconuts and some street food. What have they got going on? Fish. I try to avoid a lot of these places because anything looks really good on the barbecue, but I tend to look at how the food's being stored before they cook it. And the other day we're at the markets and grabbed some sausages because they look really good, but then when you look to the back of the store, they're just hanging up there covered in flies for who knows how many hours before they were cooked. And I guess it doesn't matter, but I just choose to not eat it if it looks that dirty. Coming up to the turn off, and there's a little song tower full of people, one of the little local buses. Lots of construction taking place. And here's a second-hand shoe store. Now last night when we come past, this place was absolutely packed full of people. But they've got a lot of variety of shoes in there, but all second-hand. And here comes a bus that's going to head out towards Song, which is the next town along after where Pierre comes from. That's a pretty good looking one really compared to some of them I'm seeing, but they go very, very slowly. And that's the bus station up there we'll be heading to tomorrow. Yeah, Buriram is not a holiday town, it's just a relaxed city. It's just what it is. We've been to Chiang Mai, which has definitely got a very much of a holiday feel about it. This place, as you can see, it has some tuk-tuks. Getting around is not as easy as some places because there's not a lot of taxis, and there's only so many tuk-tuks, and they seem to only work during daylight hours. So at night time you're either on foot or you've got to have a car or a bike. But again, it is a very relaxed place, and I've enjoyed it more than I thought I would. It does have the usual street food. as you're walking through town, which we have eaten at quite a few of them. I like the pork on sticks, kind of like a kebab, with a little bit of chili. This is what is called a 20 baht shop. It's like a big warehouse. 20 baht's about $1. So like your dollar stores. But it's huge. Okay, we're going to have a look in the 20 baht store. It's got everything, household, barbecues. I'm pretty sure they're not 20 baht. These are your outdoor barbecues. Okay, well that's a quick look around in there. I think we'll keep heading up to where we're going to pick up the car. Have you had enough in here, or you want to buy something?
Maybe I buy something.
A pocket knife. It's a bit hard to take that one on the plane, I think. Seems like we're getting a box of pencils. 20 baht.
70 baht.
Okay. This water bottle tried to kill me the other day. They tend to hang bottles of water off the bottom of these curtains so they don't blow around in the wind, and one of them clobbered me in the head as we walked by. We have picked up the car from Beer's friend, and we are just on our way out now to Buriram. Might stop on the way and get a drink, because I don't know what it is, but white shirts and me make me sweat, so I feel like I need to top up on some fluids. Well, not long ago we showed you the bus that pulled out of the middle of the city and it was heading towards Song, and I said it goes really slow. Well, that was probably 25 minutes ago, and we've only just picked up the car, and just ahead of us up there, the bus is at the traffic lights, so it gives you an idea of how slow they go. We've probably only come about 2 kilometres from town. Well, this is the bike with the new roof on that we had put on there. It's going to go for a ride around the town. So you're right in. Taxi's coming for a run. Give us to come with you. More dogs. Gives you a look around the town. The cows. And a dog won't leave us. He's following. No, had to pick the dog up because he's trying to fight every other dog.
He's happy.
Yeah, he's happy to ride around, isn't he? Just some more back streets, heading to get some fuel. The bike's just about out while we're driving around. And that's heading up to the town temple, where all the monks live. Pulling in, or rolling in rather, the fuel station. How much does it take?
About 50 baht.
50 baht. So about 50 baht, $2 to fill the tank. That's pretty good, isn't it? Hey, he wants to come for a ride. He's happy to come out. Friends.
Nang long.
This is the main highway that runs through the town, and there's a big market on over the road there today. We've been to that one a heap of times this week. And, this this is the main street and the main intersection. So you can turn left here when the lights are red. And apparently this dog never rides in the sidecar, but he's quite happy. He's quite happy to be riding around in here. There's a couple of really nice houses along this road. The old style. And then this one in here I really like the look of. That one looks really good. We've been for a ride on the bike and we've decided we're going to head back to the markets and have a walk around there. Just one last look before we go. See what we can find. Well, we're parked up and we're outside the police station in Buriram, which is just there. And we'll just walk up and have a look at these markets. I think they're on every 10 days, so we were here last week. Had a look through. It gets rather hot walking around in there, so we'll have a fast look and then head back and get a drink. Oh, this is the market. It looks like there's been a pile of rain out here. So we'll try and not walk through all that sloppy area. What are these? Mangoes. Palm wine. Eggs. We just walked past some durian and she wants to try eating that, so it's about 200 baht for a couple of little pieces. So I'm not sure we'll do it, but we'll see what happens when we walk back. Oh, those, we've eaten those, mangosteens. And there's the crickets. Oh, I don't want to eat anymore. It's funny, the Thais are yelling out hello and then all laughing if I answer them because I don't think they realise what they're actually saying, but they're quite happy that I actually answer them. There's some more of your stink fruit. These ones cost more. You can smell them a mile away. So now we have a bit of a clothing section where you can buy just about anything that you want. Children's clothing, adults, socks, underwear, and it's pretty cheap. So we're a little bit late. It's just about lunchtime and I think the markets close around lunchtime, so everybody's starting to pack up. Absolutely amazing how fast they pack up. And when we walked into this market, it was about 11:45, and 5 minutes later, half the stalls are all packed up because they close at 12 o'clock. Now here's one. This is a sugarcane squashing. You get drinks. And what are they saying? You want to buy pineapple? Yeah, you can buy one. We'll go and buy a pineapple. A whole ute full of pineapples. Try one. Oh, just thank you. Okay, so we got a pineapple, pretty bonus. It's already cut up. Nice and cut up, so we don't have to do anything to it.